this is the bridge for Jesus by Eddie James. Sorry, I had like a brain moment where it needed to load, I guess, a little bit. So the bridge, the signs are fairly easy. Well, easy. They're easy, but it's just got to know timing. You got to know when you come in, because the Jesus, it's like they're not opposite, like Jesus then Alpha. It's like Jesus Alpha. Like, you just have to know when you come in and know it and just really listen to your part, whatever part you are doing. So Alpha is Alpha. It's just your left hand straight, your right hand's going over it. So Alpha, Omega. So your pinkies are going to hit each other. Your right's going to hit your left. So Alpha, Omega, and then beginning is, now there's no way I could change this. Beginning is this. So it's like your hands kind of open like this, and your, well, it's actually open like this, and your right finger, your right pointer finger is kind of going through. So once you get used to that sign, it becomes pretty easy, and it's only that. So it's Alpha, Omega, beginning, and the end. End is just this. Which was, so we're going to combine, was is this, so we're going to do which, was, and is to come, almighty. The first, the last. Omega and last are the same because omega means last. So he's the beginning, he's the end, he's Alpha, he's Omega. So it's, let me do it again. Alpha, Omega, Alpha, Omega, beginning, and the end, which was, and, which was, and is to come, almighty, the first, the last, and then alive is this. So alive, you're just doing thumbs up, it's from hips all the way up. So alive, forever, more, because this is more and this is forever. Forever more. And then the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. So King is a K right here, down to your hip, so left shoulder, right hip, and then back to your left shoulder, and then go out again. But, again, if you want to get more creative than that, and be more dramatic, and do King of Kings and Lord of Lords, you can. Because we know what you're saying. You're saying King, you're saying Lord. So, but I'm going to do King of Kings because I like how that looks. But whatever April tells you to do, you're gonna do that. So, and it might change because this song starts slow. It's like Alpha, Omega, beginning, and then it goes Alpha, Omega, and then because you hear the parts, they're changing and flipping and going crazy. So that's what you're going to do with your signs too. You're going to kind of make them bigger. So I'm going to do the whole bridge until it's done. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It does it 4 times, and then it goes back into the chorus. So I'm going to do that all again for you. So Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end, which was and is, and that's your pinky out. Is to come, almighty. The first, the last, alive, forever, more. And forever is going around once and then putting that out. And then more is this. Forever, and you kind of have to do this part fast. So forever, more, the King of Kings, he's the Lord of Lords. And now I'm going to do that with the music. I might have to do a second chance. Forgive me. It's just this. You have to really listen to it. And I am playing the whole interlude for the most part, just so I can get a chance to know what's coming. So you see what I mean, that you get bigger, you're starting small, and you're just kind of doing alpha, omega, and then you kind of build. And my timing, I think, was a little off. I'm so sorry. I was just kind of like going with the music, and it probably didn't look that great, but it's going to flow, and April might give you some things that you can do to make it bigger. Like she could just be like, for alpha, just do alpha, omega, beginning, and the end, which was and is to come, almighty. The first, and I messed up in there once, I think my first time. The first, the last, alive, forevermore, the King of kings, the Lord of lords. And she may have you do that. And then when it builds, and maybe on that last one you guys could do the King of kings, the Lord of lords, just to make it bigger. So yeah, that's it for the bridge. That's all you're doing. And then the Jesus people, you're just doing this. So you're doing Jesus, 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 Jesus. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Jesuses for that whole, because it repeats itself, but in one round you are doing 13 Jesuses. Or did I say 14? But I counted, I think, 13. So that's how many you're doing. So you're doing Jesus, Jesus, and when it builds, you'll get bigger, and I think April's going to have you do something like Jesus, like do something really big and creative and cool. So I think it's going to be really good, and this part is powerful. So again, you're going to build. Don't start off big because you got nowhere to go. So you got to make sure you like your signs. Again, it's like with singing. You can't start off big if you want to build. So just keep it simple and then build with just movement. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.